Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle, and here we go. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground.
Mbappe, he's shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo plays it short. Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely shaped ball. And he's there to get it away. And they're quick to get it back. And the ball's gone astray. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, it's Pirlo. An instinctive delivery. Koundé can get it clear. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Saliba makes the interception. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Pirlo. And it's skewed away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's got away. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Barcelona have their second corner now. Pirlo goes short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Aimed beyond the defence. Duke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's on it, can he? Shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Diouf deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
No, that was never going to make it. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looking for options for movement. And he's whipped it across. Hazard. Pirlo. Chance here to counter. Now it's Gerrard. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Lovely pass, but can't... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
After 31 minutes is number 25, Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's through here. He has found the way through. It's out for a goal kick. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Gattuso is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Barcelona can certainly afford to see...
He's having a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Mateus probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And it's Hazard. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Now it's Hazard. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Now, oh, he's all alone. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are doing very nice. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hazard. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 15.
So off we go again.
Coming on the field is number 12.
That's been cut out, well played. That has not gone well. And here's Mbappe. Mateus. It'll be a throw-in. Albertini. Hazard chasing after it. And here's Hazard. Stam getting this one clear. And the finish! That's put paid to the danger. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Albertini demonstrating his defensive quality there. And that's definitely not his best. Albertini. Mateus. Played out wide. That's where it came from. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's a pretty loose pass. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared without hesitation. Takes a shot! And that's gone loose. 60 minutes played. That is good alertness. Great vision. Shot could be on, and he's got... Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister. Hazard. Rummenigge. He's had a shot! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Pirlo. Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball. That has been cut short. No, again, there's no way through. And here's Hazard. Hazard. That is ended up in no man's land. Out towards the flank. Khan. Now Saliba. Now he's off and running. And it's Hakimi. And he's had it nicked away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sergi. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Hazard. And it's made its way to him. And this is Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Coming on the field, number 13.
Good ball, good take. He's found chance! It's anyone's ball now. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. So their fourth corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Oh, good-looking ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Just the keeper in, real chance! And that's a good finish. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now it's Eto'o. The final 5 minutes. Hakimi. Picked out brilliant. And a chance! No, just not quite. And he cuts out the supply. Koundé cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. It's Van Basten! Oh, he's just got under that.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And the number on the board is 3. Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Saliba, Hazard might just make this. Well read, nice interception. And that's that. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here.
I think we're actually in for a treat here, Peter, because we get to see Hristo Stoichkov. Never one to stay in the same position. He has a lovely instinct for his trade, and his trade is goals, many of them.
Indeed, Bulgaria's best ever, surely.
Always kind of makes me feel he's going to score.
Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Stoichkov was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking to play him in. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's had it nicked away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Cruyff, Totti, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Threads one in. It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Totti. He's on it, can he get away? And that is headed for the middle. Cruyff gets flagged offside. Sergi. Oh, easy pickings there. Totti. And it's Totti. Totti is fouled. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Manchester United have a free kick. And they win it back again. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Look at the space. Chance, surely! And that's a good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate...
Shapes to shoot! That's really well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Zola goes short, tries one from range. It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Silvestre cuts out the pass. Oh, now he can run away with it. Hazard. A lot of space ahead of him. Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Manchester United have their lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Silvestre calmly anticipates. And here's Zola. Zola unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Figo delivers. And it's claimed by the keeper. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Tries to pull it! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Zola finds himself offside. And he's taking no chances there. Cruyff. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Great vision. Now it's Pelé. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Pelé. And this is Cruyff. And it's Hazard. Now it's Figo. Silvestre. Zola. And he skips past his man. Oh, super ball. And that signals the end of the first period.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Manchester United largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Substitution in progress.
We're on the move again. Mateus wins the duel this time. Silvestre. Now there's a fine ball. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And this is Stoichkov, and he's definitely on... And a chance! He's got a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Number 14.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. Will play through for the wide man, and he cuts out the supply. Zola going after that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Pelé. Now that looks a decent ball. Pull it. Great chance! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Delivered with swing.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Zola.
The attendance for this match was
Now
71,649.
And the through ball. Picked out brilliantly. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he's quick to get rid. And this is Figo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. Pelé finding himself in space. Costa Curta. Rijkaard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? This might spell danger. Great ball, and a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And he whips it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It'll be a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. Stam tries to clear, and now the breakaway. Dink through. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. Koundé. Mateus. And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mateus. Mbappe. There's the shot! And he hits the net. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 10.
So we have movement on both
Number
benches.
20, Figo.
Barcelona cut their
Number
deficits and
17,
look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And here's Mbappe. Probing pass. That is a great pick out.
Taking place.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Shot a
Will be 3
goal!
minutes at a
Off the
time.
post! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 21.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
To replace him is number
Kelly!
13, Ronaldinho.
That was travelling. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nicely shaped ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any
Hello
measure.
everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no... Oh, he's been caught napping! And the shot goes for a shot! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So, a breakthrough already. Bebeto. Looking to play him in. Cafu. Donatoni. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And this is Eto'o. Sergi. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, played right into his path. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. Bebeto in acres of space out wide. Thuram deals with that comfortably. It's Ronaldinho! Mateus. Looking for options for movement. Searching passes played there. And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. And here's the chance to counter. That is a great pick out. Kubasi. Knocks it into space. De Jong. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Eto'o. Can he get it through? Bebeto! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bebeto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nicked it back promptly. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! And that's a tidy finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Great vision. And he's worked it through. And this is kakarot. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Drama over the penalty spot. And there's a goal. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Victoria with the lead. Sergi. It's a throw-in. And they've got a throw. De Jong. Half-time coming up, and little... It's Van Basten! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Van Basten deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's been played through. Well timed, excellent interception. Yeah. Oh no, what has happened here? Donatoni tries one from range.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 18. Lo reemplazará número 4.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Victoria making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. De Jong.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
It's a little off
reglamentario.
target. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. What a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a good ball. He's having a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Victoria ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
The second period is underway. pass isn't the best. Victoria come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Nedved. That's really well manoeuvred.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shapes to shoot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Cruyff! He's done very well to get to that.
Cruyff is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Koundé attempts a clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Good read, needed to be. It's a searching pass. Well, played right into his path. Well, they've got it again. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Stam. Nedved. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Time for a change in personnel. No, not quite.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
And they've got rid. Pinches it off him. And it's Neymar. And that is a little undercooked. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Neymar. That's good play. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Victoria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mateus gets a foot in here. Nesta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Kagawa! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Count.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's managed to get free. Some good work on the right flank here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
A searching ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Nedved. Ah, that's a fine interception. De Jong. Sergi. Neymar. And the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? And it's Neymar. Van Basten in the hunt and looking threatening. Stam defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well read, and the danger is averted. Victoria, moments now away from seeing this one out. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mateus shoots! Oh, extraordinary. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Bojan. Nesta scooting forward, looking for the run. Kagawa. And he's intervened well there.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Kagawa, picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! And that is as much as we have time for. Victoria have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Kagawa picking up Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So we're up and running. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's a key interception. Nuno Mendes. Mendes stood his ground strongly. Davids. Referee's given a throw. Good chance here! Always going over the top.
Mateus most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Knocks it into space. Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pull it. And it's Rosicki. Oh, well measured. Caught offside that time. Tries to play it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
He's gone for goal! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pull it. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Pepe. And he welcomes it in. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mateus.
Arsenal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Eto'o. Oh, that's fabulous. Shifted it to the flank. That's a cute ball. Stam gets across to intercept that. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Shevchenko. That has not gone well. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Juke. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus. Now it's Eto'o. Now that's well seen too. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's got away from him. Shoots! Goal! Nil! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Rosicki. Rosicki trying to keep this in. Aimed beyond the defence. Space for him to turn and look. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off. And that has put paid to that. He is through here. And he welcomes it in. And that's a danger. And the shot! And no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Arsenal restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect to give so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Spread neatly. Xavi. Pelé, foot in. Tries to pass it through. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Second period then underway.
Lille are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, what has happened here? Adams. Excellent challenge there. Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. Lille have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Shevchenko. Pelé. And that could set him on his way. Tries a shot! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. It's Asa!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to get it clear. Marlen. Duke. Rosicki going face-to-face with his great rival. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Pele. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Great chance here. Pele! That's a fine save.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
So we've reached the hour mark. Well, played right into his path. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9.
Arsenal making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
That'll be a throw. Mbappe is firing after that one. That is good alertness. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Adams. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, a delicate chip through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pepe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Asa! You've got to be quick to recover this. That has been knocked clear.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Pullet bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Araujo. Quality ball. Not the most accurate pass. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nice-looking ball. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That has been cut short. Rosicki. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. This looks promising. And he's gone looking for safety.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Thomas Rosicki. Number 11, Messi. Coming on the field, number 19, number 18, Mikel Oyarzabal.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's taking no chances there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale driving through the middle. 5 minutes left on the clock. And this is Bale.
Lille really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Colomouani looking for the run.
Has been indicated.
Can he finish? And that's a good finish. They have stolen level at the last. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Well, there's the clearance. Mikel Oyarzabal, great ball, and he's in here. And time is up. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Bullets picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.